How's it going, y'all? It's actually pretty late at night right now. It's literally almost 12:30 right now. Obviously, I knew I could have done this video earlier today while I was out. Well, yesterday, since it's Wednesday morning right now. I was supposed to give y'all a remastered story about how I met Trinity. Now, basically, I'm pretty sure y'all know about the videos basically called My Best Friend Forever. Those were basically parts, and I was basically just giving y'all the full details. Well, maybe not full, just relevant details on how I met her and all that and all this. So now I'm actually going to give y'all the full story on how I met her. So now, if I do end up repeating myself in this video, then oh well, because like I said, whenever it comes to giving deep stories like this, it's like I can't be any more specific than I'm trying to be now. So if anybody else was telling a story, they would have much deeper ways of maybe either expressing it or explaining it. So, but if I repeat myself, then oh well. I might add some new points. Oh well. So I kind of met Trinity somewhere in January of 2018. So I basically got the word from her cousin saying that she went to the same school as me, which was CASH, Community Academy of Science and Health. Now, a little bit of backstory. I actually wanted to go to CASH. I wanted to go to that school because of the name. Community Academy of Science and Health. At that time, I thought the school was all about science and health, but that was just the name. It didn't mean that all the classes were about science and health. At least that's what I thought back then, but I was completely and utterly wrong. So, oh well, that's just me. So anyway, I literally gotten the word from her cousin that she went to the same high school as me. So I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, all right, I might keep a lookout and see if I might bump into her. And obviously the last, I want to say at least a couple of days or a few days after she told me, I haven't seen Trinity much until at least like a good week or two later, possibly somewhere in January. But and I actually seen her in the cafeteria, and obviously she was sitting alone, so I looked over and saw her sitting by herself. So I was like, oh, so that actually could be Trinity. So I literally walked over and I literally just sat by next to her. Just like that. I sat by next to her. I don't know if I said hi or didn't say anything. I probably didn't say anything because obviously Trinity was an absolute prodigy. Like she was she was such a cutie the first time I've seen her, and she still is to this day. So I guess I couldn't really say anything because one, I think my boy Luckner was with me at the time, and obviously he was just making me look. He was literally making me look stupid for some reason. Like I really couldn't say anything to her because my dude Luckner was trying to get me to get my groove in, but he was just being retarded. But thanks to him, I couldn't really say nothing to her at that moment. So and then after that, it was basically just me constantly seeing her in the cafeteria. You know, obviously me and her didn't have any classes together, which kind of sucked because I kind of wished I had classes with her back then, because if I did, I obviously would have helped her out with her work. Obviously. She obviously would have been the only one that I would want to work with when it comes to working. But I had no classes with her back then, so I obviously couldn't help her with her work. She obviously would have been doing way more better if I had classes with her back then. She probably would have been doing way better. Way better. But like I said, when it comes to your senior year, things are going to get a lot more tougher as hell. So, and you are going to need all the assistance you need. I get that teachers are trying to push you to do stuff on your own, and obviously you should understand that, and obviously I understand that completely. But at the same time, it can't hurt to ask for help, though, because there could be a lot of stuff that you don't even freaking know about. So there could be some problems in a test or in a quiz, or just a regular paperwork in general that you may not know about. So yeah, you can ask for help or ask a student for help or whatnot. Or if you feel like that you're not given enough help, then that could be a reason why your grades are poor, because to you personally, you feel as if you're not getting enough help. And that's what I think Trinity's going through right now. She feels as if she's not getting enough help from anyone when she's in school. And like I said, I actually felt like this before. But like I said, but the more individual help I got, I hardly asked for help, because I was given help individually, and that made me more comfortable with my work, so I didn't technically have to ask anyone for any assistance. But like I said, but when it comes to her, though, felt like she felt like she didn't get enough help, and this is how her grades are now. And like I said, it's the senior year, so things are going to get a lot more tougher, and teachers will end up pushing you to do stuff on your own, because they want you to memorize stuff. They want you to remember this and that, or this technique or whatnot, or whatever the hell you learn in whatever class. They are going to have you or force you to remember or memorize anything that they taught you in class before. And if you literally can't memorize it, or you can't remember it, that's because you have a lot of other work that you have to worry about. You got other work that you're having trouble keeping up with because of the toughness, the anxiety you're going through right now. It's crazy as hell right now. When it comes to your senior year, I've said that it causes stress and anxiety. I did say before that it shouldn't cause depression, though, because depression is more of a personal type mental issue. But when it comes to a lot of work or not keeping up, then that's causing anxiety and stress, basically. So she really felt like she wasn't getting anywhere in her education because she doesn't have the motivation. She feels like she can't keep up with anything because it's too much. And I guess it's kind of hard to ask for help if you don't really talk much, and that's also understandable too. If you don't feel like talking to anyone in your class, then that's completely understandable. But at the same time, though, teachers are still gonna make your ass talk. Like, seriously, they are literally going to force you to talk to either them or students around you. Because they did say that asking for help can potentially help you do stuff on your own, so that way you wouldn't ask for help. You'll be able to get the work done with no issue. But when it comes to toughness like that, or just in general, it's kind of hard to really put it, then you're probably not going to get any damn where. So, and like I said, this is really supposed to be a story about how I met Trinity, but I'm really just telling y'all what she's going through when it comes to school. Because overall, because I did say before that overall school is an opportunity, and it is, but at the same time, due to the amount of work that you're doing, and obviously due to it being a lot, and you have a lot to do to bring yourself up and all that, up into the real world or anything like that, then yeah, that's going to cause a lot of pressure on you. Just school in general. Now, I don't expect kindergarten or preschool or elementary school to give you anxiety. Hell no. Those type of years in school, they're supposed to be fun and hilarious. But when it comes to your middle school years, that's when the anxiety and stuff like that involving your mental health will really start to spark, because that's when work is going to become more tough, more difficult and stuff like that. And once you get into higher levels of middle or high school, things are going to get a lot more complex. And things will start to pile up the higher you go in your grade levels. So, but overall, I know Trinity can do it. It's literally late in her senior year right now. And right now, I really do hope she graduates this year, because she has told me before that her grades are not looking too swell. So, and that's having me a little bit over the edge, because one, I don't want her to fail. Like, seriously, I really don't want you to fail. Like your senior year in high school is tough. It's supposed to be. It can't be easy. When it comes to high school, things ain't gonna be easy on you. It really ain't. Even if you do ask for help, I even heard this before, that even if you do ask for help, things are still gonna be tough. But as long as you know what you're doing, and as long as you understand what's being told or asked of you or whatever, then you can pretty much deal with it, and hopefully you gain the knowledge from your teachers guiding you or helping you with work in general, then you could be all set, and then that literally could be the answer to you graduating, because you're understanding the work completely, and no matter how much you're going through, you're still working your ass off completely, because you just want to be done with school. So yeah, work in my high school years was a lot, but it actually wasn't too bad, because there were some off classes that I had that I really didn't really have much to do. So people was told to work on stuff from your other classes. So I'm like, cool, I can finally work on these from my other classes. So that way I can pass them in either later, before I leave, or the next day. Just like that. Or any work that I didn't finish, I can finish within that free period, and then pass them in at the end of the day or the next day. Boom, just like that. And I actually feel refreshed every time I do that. Every time I get work done from my other classes that I could not finish, I feel so much more alive and refreshed, because I've completed that work. You should automatically feel it as soon as you complete it. You need to make sure that you ask your teachers to give you the privilege to work on stuff from your other classes, whether it's through Zoom or actually in the school building. You will need to ask them somehow if you can work on other stuff, so that way you can keep up But I understand that trying to keep up with everyone else and trying to keep up with your work and all that is kind of tough. And yeah, yes it is. It's tough as fuck. It is. But like I said, you got it. Like I said, you may not feel it and you may not think it that way, but you have the motivation to get your work done. You have the motivation to keep yourself up, because the more that you doubt yourself, the more that you keep doubting your grades and all that, and you constantly doubting about not getting enough help, then that's going to increase your chances of not graduating. Like, and when I was in school, I never wanted to think like that. Because if I did, then hell yeah, I probably would not be here right now. I would possibly still be in school right now on Zoom, or either in the school building if I wanted to. Yeah. Like I said, I was told to never, ever give up. And if you keep giving up, or if you keep thinking that you're not getting anywhere in your education, or if you feel like you're not motivated enough, or if you're not getting enough help with certain stuff, then yeah, that's going to bring you down real quick. And then that's going to end up killing your focus too. So, like I said, asking for help is not hard. It's basically either raising your hand if you're in the actual class, or or if you're in Zoom, you can still raise your hand, ask for help, ask questions about the work and all that. So that way you can be given the knowledge to do the work and remember it and possibly memorize it if it's brought up to you again. And then go on from there. Like, it's literally hard to put into words right now, because that's literally how important or how serious the subject is. It really is. So, like I said, I have faith in Trinity. I really do. I want her to graduate this year, because obviously when it comes to senior sign out, it's somewhere at the end of May, I believe. Obviously next month. And then graduation will be either on the 7th or the 8th of June. That was my graduation date back in 2018, which was the 8th of June. So I really do hope that you pass. If you are watching this, I really do hope that you pass, because I have said it completely to you over and over again that you do have the motivation. You do. You do have it. You may not see it and you may not think about it, but it's there. You just gotta let it out. Motivate yourself to keep going with the work. Ask questions, get help. And once you do that, it would automatically give you the understanding and the knowledge and the motivation that you need to keep up with your work and stay focused. Especially when it comes to the MCAS too. Because if you didn't get any prep for any of the MCAS tests, then that could be another reason why some kids haven't been passing them MCAS tests. So, especially when it comes to the math, because if you don't get no MCAS prep for math, then hell yeah, you're not gonna pass it. You need prep on all 3 subjects of that test: ELA, science, and math. So I have heard that those are graduation requirements too. So obviously you gotta pass the SATs too. You obviously gotta do your senior dues, obviously. So like I said, yeah, your senior year is a lot. You got a lot to do, not just with work and classes. You also gotta do the in general stuff too, which is the MCAS tests, the SATs, and your senior dues too. And obviously, you can choose to go to senior prom if you want. Obviously, I didn't go to mine, nor my junior prom either. But, yeah, that's it. So, overall, me and Trinity didn't really have nothing special when I met her back in 2018. It was just me seeing her either on the bus early in the morning or during lunchtime in the cafeteria or somewhere towards the end of the day where everyone's leaving or getting on their buses. Those are pretty much the only times I've ever seen her, and it's been like that since then, ever since I graduated and ever since I visited the school again. I've been seeing her mainly either in the cafeteria or out waiting for her bus or waiting for her mom or dad to pick her up at certain times. So, but now I don't go by the school anymore because, she doesn't go to the school physically anymore because she does school virtual now. So there's no point in me visiting the school anymore if she's not going to be there. So, yeah. But overall, that's pretty much how I met her, and that's basically what she's going through right now, which is basically just complete and utter stress and anxiety right now with school. So, like I said, I really am praying that she graduates, because as soon as she does, me and her are celebrating. Like, hell yeah. I'm literally taking her out. I would rather go out and explore. I'll take her out. We'll go explore places and all that. Possibly go out to eat, possibly, or go somewhere fun like roller skating, possibly. Maybe even ice skating, possibly. Well, maybe nothing skating related entirely. It can be just maybe going to a park and walking around, or if money is right for me, I could possibly maybe even take her to Six Flags, possibly. I don't know. But that's probably going to happen maybe after I get a job working for the MBTA. And hopefully, once I do make a good amount of money off of it too, I'm going to definitely take her to Six Flags. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely taking you to Six Flags. It'll literally just be me and you, or possibly your mom and dad if they want to go too. If not, then that's alright. It can just be me and you. And maybe one other person if I can think of them. But, yeah. That's pretty much it. So, like I said, just keep your head up. Like I said, you are almost done with school right now. At least I hope you are. Just remain focused. You are a motivated person. You just have to think like it, and you technically need to act like it, because I'm pretty sure some teachers can literally see that you're not really motivating yourself to literally be focused, keep up with work or whatnot. At least that's what they think, not me. That's what the teachers usually think. And I actually been, noticing teachers, seeing that their students, or some of them, are not acting like they're motivated or not being motivated because they're not, it's obvious. So, but overall, I just want you to pass this year so that way you can get the hell out of school. That's pretty much it. And same thing that literally goes for college too. College is literally another 15 plus years of school. Literally. Or even longer than that, depending on what you want to major in. So, even after you graduate high school, if it is to happen this year, and you still have no damn clue what you want to major in or what school you want to go to, then don't even try applying for a school. Don't even try it. And by the way, these people are monitoring your grades in high school too. And you obviously know that too, because I've asked if you knew that, and you said yeah. So, but overall, yeah, you need to pass. You need to graduate so you can be done, have fun, be happy. No more school. Unless if you still want to take that risk and go back to school. And just go on from there. But yeah, that's the remastered story about how I met Trinity. If I did repeat myself from those other part type videos that I did, then oh well, like I said, I couldn't say anything different unless if I did, then I did. If I didn't, then I didn't. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So it really is late. That's the reason why I can't really be any more deep or specific than I am now. So it's just late in the night right now. So, but yeah, that's all I got for y'all, and that's all I got for her now. So I really do hope that things go well, so that way she can get out of school and just be done with it already and never have to go through with it again. So and yeah, that's it. So hopefully y'all enjoyed, and hopefully you enjoyed Trinity if you're watching this. You know, I might tag you in a either in a snap or in a Facebook post sometime down the line, possibly going into more in-depth details, and hopefully you read it. But yeah, wow, it's damn near half an hour since I started recording. It's damn near almost a live stream. It's just, yeah, but I can't live stream until I'm at 1K subs, so hopefully y'all can help me get there. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed. Make sure you like and sub if you're new. And I'll see y'all next one. Right?